Series against the San Diego Padres, and that ties the longest scoreless streak in a single postseason since the 1966 Baltimore Orioles.
Shutout streak for the Dodgers began with a bullpen game in San Diego, and that pen game, John, began with 4 up and 4 down from the veteran Ryan Brazier.
Yeah, and he's just going to want to pass the baton on and keep the formula for the Dodgers going. He's going to rely on spin. He's going to try to get 3 quick outs, might be asked to face 4 batters. But if you're the Mets, you've got to interrupt the plan of what Dave Roberts is hoping to do, and that is you've got to create chaos.
And Lindor's been the man the Mets have counted on all along, and it seems like every time they've needed a big hit, every time they've needed a spark, he's provided it.
Swinging a high fly ball, well hit to right. Betts going back. This might go, and it is gone. A home run. Francisco Lindor just pulled a Lenny Dykstra as he leads off a game in the postseason with a home run, and the Mets take an instant 1-0 lead.
Well, the Mets need somebody to do something. It's Francisco Lindor, a leadoff home run.
Now the Dodgers shutout streak is done. 1-0 Mets. What an at-bat by Lindor.
And now Lindor having a long conversation with Mark Vientos, the next batter of the game. 0-1. Vientos takes it the other way. It'll hang up for Mookie Betts. A slicing line drive from Vientos.
Brandon takes outside, ball 4. He missed with a slider. Leading 1-0. Get a 1-out base runner for Pete Alonso.
Ground ball left side. Muncy in the glove to second. Kike with the turn. That's 2. A 5-4-3 double play. The Dodgers go around the timeout. Game 3 against Philadelphia in the division series. 7 innings of 1-run ball.
And a different Manaea than what the Dodgers have seen in the past. He's dropped down a little bit more with the arm angle.
Ohtani 2 for 4 last night. Swung at and missed, strike 3. Swung over top of a sinker. And so in the lefty-lefty matchup, Manaea beats Ohtani. 1 up, 1 down.
Mookie Betts 1 for 4 last night, a 3-run double.
And he's got back-to-back Ks to start his day.
Sean Manaea is not the same. This guy here today, different than the guy the Dodgers have handled for the majority of his career. 11 games against the Dodgers coming into this afternoon. His ERA north of 7.
First pitch hit high in the air to right center field. It's playable. Marte in the gap, calls off Taylor, makes the one-hand catch, and that retires the side. No runs.
Marte wastes no time, greets Knack with a hard hit base hit to left field on the very first pitch that he throws. So the leadoff batter for New York in both innings, banging the baseball. Lindor went to the bullpen in right field. Marte with a base hit to left. Ball 4, Winker tosses the bat. The first 2 have reached for the Mets in the second.
And there's 1 away. Number 8 hitter, also a guy who's been struggling lately. Tyrone Taylor will be next. He lines one to left field, hooking, fair ball, base hit, going into the corner. Marte scores, pulling into second, and standing with a double is Tyrone Taylor, and the Mets have a 2-0 lead.
The Mets have gotten to both relievers that they've seen to start this game.
2 on, 2 out in the top of the second inning, and now the lineup will turn over. You got trouble, Francisco Lindor.
Dave Roberts points down there to first. They're going to put Lindor on and put Vientos at the plate.
So Mark Vientos, we told you he has struck out a lot, but he also has been one of the breakout stars of this postseason, never mind just for the Mets. Swinging a drive in the air, pretty well hit right center. Pages back at the track near the wall. It is gone! A grand slam for Mark Vientos on a 3-2 pitch. He clears the bases with the Mets' second grand slam of the postseason. His 3rd postseason home run has given the Mets a 6-0 lead.
A disastrous start for
Strikes him out on 3 pitches. Just another example. This is not the same guy that Smith and the Dodgers have hit before. 2-2.
hit up the middle and into center field.
And the Dodgers have their first hit. A 1-out ground ball single by Tommy Edman.
3-1's up and away, ball 4.
Kike Hernandez, the number 8 hitter, draws a walk. And that'll bring up the rookie center fielder, Andy Pages. Swing and a miss, strike 3, side retired. He got him with a sinker, big strikeout. Now Ohtani will.
So the bases are loaded. Some boo birds have started to flutter.
Frustration building for the Dodgers right-hander. Bases loaded for Francisco Alvarez. Francisco Lindor is on deck. This deficit can't get any bigger for the Dodgers. Otherwise, it's night-night early.
Swinging a high pop center field. Pages, though, having trouble with the sun, now finds it, moves left, and makes the catch. The best time to face Shohei Ohtani is with nobody on base. playoffs, nobody on. He is 0 for 17 with 9 strikeouts.
Gets him on 3 pitches.
Got him looking again outside corner. Stamped the sinker at 93. Ohtani sits again.
Sean Manaea winds and fires. 1-0. Did he? Check swing. He went around.
And down go the Dodgers.
Okay, so a walk and hit batter for Honeywell here in the 5th. So now 2 on and 2 out. Better get this guy, Francisco Alvarez, because Francisco Lindor is up next. High in the air, right center field. Andy Pages and Mookie Betts converging. Who's got it? Now Mookie went to catch it. It went into the glove of Pages. And thankfully, it stayed in the glove of Pages.
Between innings, Honeywell's coming off a right good inning. My God, there's a snake!
It's a real one, too, not a prank.
We've had snakes on a plane, snakes on a train, and
the Dodgers, they look like they've really been confused in their bats against Manaea.
That ball's driven to deep right field, and Max Muncy puts the Dodgers on the board.
Max Power! Halfway up the pavilion, a solo home run, and finally the Dodgers break through.
On a 2-2 from Manaea, Pages is down on strikes for the 2nd time. And up comes Ohtani.
And he pops it up, just flails at a sweeper, pokes it to first. Just inside the line is Alonso, and Shohei falls to 0 for 3. Muncy was shifted over into the shortstop hole. It was a line drive right at him. An E5 on Muncy. Leadoff man aboard for New York again.
On this 2-0 pitch, Vientos pulls it to short. There's Edman. There's 1. There's 2.
The rest of the infield picks up Muncy and Brent Honeywell.
Nimmo with a line drive to Mookie Betts, who goes down to make the grab.
A sinking liner ends up being a 1-2-3-6 for Honeywell. Keeps the Dodgers within striking distance. Back-to-back walks. And that'll inspire Jeremy Hefner, the pitching coach, to come out to talk to Sean Manaea, 1, and 2, give Maton more time to warm up. But it's 1st and 2nd. Nobody out for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle, picked on a short hop, then bobbled by Iglesias, rolls into short center, scrambles back to pick it up, and the bases are loaded.
And that had double play written on it, a high bouncer, and to the shortstop backhand side, Iglesias could not field it cleanly.
Instead of getting at least 1, he got none. The bases are loaded, nobody out. Carlos Mendoza is on his way to the mound, and he will go to the bullpen.
Tommy Edman not nearly as good from this side of the plate. Switch hitter flips around with Manaea out of the game, and he's in an 0-2 hole. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Under Alonso! The Mets gloves letting them down. 2-run score.
Tommy Edman comes through. It's now 6-3.
Breaking ball way outside, ball 4. The bases are loaded. And walks, which have hurt this team all year, are threatening to be their undoing here in the 6th inning.
On the 1-2 pitch, Hernandez grounds 1 to 3rd. Vientos juggles, trucks it to 2nd, 1, over to 1st, in time and a double play.
But it's ultimately a 5-4-3 double play. We will see if the Dodgers will challenge, and they will challenge.
After review, the call at second is confirmed. The runner is out. The play at first base is also confirmed. The runner is out. Los Angeles has 1 challenge remaining.
Get the double play to end the 6th inning. And
Marte down the line, a fair ball, an extra bases for Starling Marte. Came into the game 1 for his last 15. He's got 2 hits today.
And the Mets, again, who have not scored since the 2nd, could use some insurance here.
Strikes out swinging. Tailing fastball from Honeywell at 95. Running arm side. A strikeout and out number 2 in the 7th. Strike 3 swinging. Brent Honeywell fired up, and understandably so. Roaring toward his dugout, which has given him a round of applause. Strutting off the mound, tapping his shoulder, pointing to the sky. 4-pitch walk.
1 on, 1 out. Mookie Betts up. Ryan Stanek is going to come in from the bullpen. The Mets have a 6-3 lead in game 2. Stanek deals. Swing and a miss. Pumped it by him at 99 on the outside corner. That strikes out 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd, right at Vientos. Gobbles it up, straightens, throws across, in time, inning over. The Mets survive.
Up Will Smith, who's 0 for 3. Swinging a fly ball deep to left. Back goes Nimmo, leaps, makes the catch! Brandon Nimmo, hobbled by that plantar fasciitis, made the catch. He didn't have to get way up high, but that ball was sailing on him.
A 2-out single for Tommy Edman, who's now 3 for 4 here in game 2.
Inside ball 4.
Tying run to the plate. Kike Hernandez is going to face Edwin Diaz. Carlos Mendoza. He's going to call on his closer to get the last 4 outs of game 2. Hold on to your butts, folks. 2 on, 2 out, bottom 8. The Dodgers down 6-3.
Marte coming on. He says that he's got it, and he does.
Diaz gets the last out of the 8th. No runs, a hit. Low ball 4. Alonso draws the walk. So the Mets will get Marte to the plate.
You allow Alonso to steal, you're just not paying attention.
It cannot happen. Now you got insurance in scoring position.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle, base hit going into center field. Alonso rounds third. He's coming home. Throw to the plate by Pages. Head first slide. He's safe. Single and a run batted in. The Mets have a 7-3 lead. What a big stolen base that turned out to be by Alonso. And another clutch hit from Starling Marte. 7-3 New York.
2-1 for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 9th.
8 walks allowed by Mets pitching, and now here come the Dodgers again.
Without the run in the 9th inning, Mets would represent the potential tying run.
Got him with a fastball for the first out of the 9th.
Oscar Hernandez is 0 for 1, a strikeout against Diaz.
Back-to-back Ks for Diaz of Betts and Hernandez, and the Dodgers are down to their last out. And a bounce-back win for the Mets in Game 2. After they're flattened 9-0 in Game 1, they explode out of the gates in Game 2 and hang on 7-3 to send this series back to Citi Field.